Hey everybody, it's Stephen and welcome back to my channel. So what are we doing today? We're doing a book haul and I cannot wait. Now, I've ordered a number of books over the last month and I've been waiting to open them all at the end of the month while I was reading through my current series. And to be fair, I've completely forgot what some of the books is I've ordered, so this is going to be a nice surprise for me as well as it will be for you watching. I hope you enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So the first one we have, let's see. This just looks like one book and yep, it is Kuma Bear Volume 4. The artwork on the side is cute as well as the chibi art on the back. Now, I'm loving the fact this has just arrived because I've just gotten over actually doing a review for this one, which I will hopefully be up before this one actually comes out. Now, the artwork for this on the inside is absolutely great. You get a nice colour picture on all the insides of these books, and I've been loving this series to bits. So I'm looking forward. In fact, I've just finished my latest book last night, which was by the Grace of God's number 8. So I think I'm going to pick this one up today and start reading it. Let's see what else I've got before I actually make on that decision though, because there might be another book I pick up first. Okay, so next we have one book here. Oh. So, How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom Volume 2. Now, I've actually read to book 5 on this series already, but I only had book 2 in e-version. I've got all the other books in paperback, as you might have seen it in my last unboxing, but I couldn't get a hold of number 2 to save my life. It was out of print in the UK at the time, and I was able to pick up a book towards the start of the month. I'd completely forgot I managed to pick this one up. Again, the artwork on the cover in this one is great. It keeps the same artwork on the side, and I think the artwork is pretty similar on the back of all these books. Let me just quickly grab one of them. Yeah, it's the same artwork on the back of all of them. But the artwork on the front is all pretty nice and kind of uniform, same with the spines. It all keeps the same kind of style, so it's really good. Sorry, I was talking away from the camera then. The artwork in the front looks really nice as well. Again, most light novels tend to have a page or 2 pages of artwork in the front, and yeah, the artwork for this one is really, really good. So I'm really excited to add that to my collection, even though I've already read it. Okay, next we have, again, this feels like it's just a single book. So let's go into this one. Oh, tripping rubbish all over the place. It's How a Realist Hero Built the Kingdom. Oh, sorry, Built the Kingdom Volume 5. Oh, and I've got a free bookmark as well. Bookmark from the book depository is it's not the best bookmark I've got, but you can always use an extra one. So again, this is another one that I've actually read and I have the e-version of. Again, it keeps the same kind of art style, so I'm glad I've got this for my collection. Now, I could actually order this one at a time. I got a bit ahead of myself and read the e-version when I'd already ordered this one, which I know is awful, but I love this series that much and I couldn't wait for this to arrive to actually read it. So I now own 2 copies, an e-version and a paper version, so that's quite bad, but it's not unheard of for me anyway. Next I have, this one looks a bit bigger and it sounds like it's got at least a couple of books in it. Again, This one is from Amazon, and oh, it's got 3 books in it. Okay, what do we have? We have Solo Leveling, number 1. The book itself is actually quite simplistic but beautiful. So let's put that on there. That is really nice, and it keeps the same kind of aesthetic all the way through. Now, I'm looking forward to reading this one. I don't know too much about it. Oh, now that is absolutely fantastic. Look at that artwork. That is stunning. Let's see. We've just got the one picture in the front, where it keeps the same kind of. And let's see, are there any other pictures throughout the book? Let's have a quick look, see if there are. I know some do, some don't. Most do. This looks like it doesn't have any kind of anything throughout it, but the chapter changes again are really nice. Can you get the? Can you see that? And then we go on to the actual chapter. Now this book is stunning. I'm really happy to add that to my collection. Does look like it has something inside that I'm not sure if it's done well yet or not. It's stat boxes, or in this case, they are stat sections. They're not my most favourite thing, but I don't know how prevalent they are the way through. But we'll see. I might look at doing a review on this one. I've heard good things about it, saying that it's a good book, but I don't know too much about the actual plot itself. So I'm going to be looking forward to reading this one. Okay, next I have The Hidden Dungeon That Only I Can Enter, Volume 1. This is a book I picked up after watching anime. It's actually similar kind of simplistic art style. What's the art like on the front? I don't know if I should show that. I'm definitely not going to show that one. I'll show the second one, mind you. So it does have some nice artwork all the way through. There, and again, we've got some artwork there. Pretty decent kind of style. Do we have artwork going all the way through it? Yep, we have artwork in this one as well. So here's an example. Really good. Now, the book itself I picked up because I recently watched the anime. Now, it's about a guy who's actually a noble, but he's on the bottom rung of being a noble and is often treated as a commoner, really. So he's trodden on by other nobles, and he's just looked down upon. And he ends up discovering a dungeon where he meets somebody that gives him a really strong ability, and it allows him to level up and do things. Now, the actual plot of this one is a bit more for the adult audience, or I should say later teens rather than early teens. It's got more of a lewd kind of aspect, so there's a lot more sexual references in this book and things like that, and that's one of the reasons I didn't show the picture on the first one, because it's a bit lewd. It's not pornographic or anything by any means, but it's not something I'm going to show on the channel anyway. So I'm looking forward to reading this one and seeing how it actually works out. Ooh. Itchy nose. Let me just do this. I will probably edit it. So next is Sierra. Oh, I can't pronounce it, but it's Spirit Chronicles, and this is the omnibus number 2. The artwork on this one is really nice, and on the back as well, really nice. It's quite thick, but this is an omnibus. I think this is meant to be books 3 and 4, which means the omnibus number 1 is probably in this collection as well that's arrived, or I hope it has. What's the art like in the front of this one as well? Again, it's really nice artwork. Now, I've only just picked this up because I saw it had an anime, and the anime synopsis sounded really good. So I picked this up wanting to actually read it before I got into the anime, into any detail, because it sounded really good, and the artwork in this is really, really good, and it's got quite a lot of art at this front. Now, does it have art all the way through? Oh yes. Now look at that detail. That is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Now I'm stuck about what to read first. Either my Kumakuma bear or the omnibus for number... it depends if the number one's come yet. We'll have to wait and see if it's in these. So next one. This feels like a single book, I think. So let's have a... Talk of the devil. It's the omnibus number one for the series. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose today. I just can't stop it. So yeah, looks really nice. Artwork in front. And if I'm not mistaken, let's pick up the same book. I'm just trying to see if the character looks different. So the main character there and there, I don't know, he feels like he looks slightly older in the books. So maybe there's a time skip in these books, so maybe it takes place over multiple years and you actually start to see the character grow up, maybe. It's not something you normally see in light novels. They tend to all happen over a certain period of time, and they tend to see the character in the same kind of age demographic. You don't normally see them age from like a small kid to an adult. You do in the odd occasional ones, but it's not something that I've come across in a lot of the ones I've read to date. Now, what's the artwork like in the front of this one? Again, this is really nice artwork. Let's see. Yeah, absolute stunning kind of art in this one. So, absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to read this. So, what is the art like throughout? Has something right in the front. Yeah, the artwork for this is fantastic. I do think the artwork in light novels is fantastic, and I wish I saw it in more Western novels, to be fair. I think actually being able to see the characters, how the author intended through a lovely illustration, can help with the imagination just so much more sometimes. It just gives you that more realistic feel to it when you're imagining the scenes in your head. So I'm really happy about that, and I can't wait to read that book. Okay, the next one feels like a chunky one. So, that's tore off there. Let's try. Oh, this one is going to be awkward. Let's rip into this one. 4 books. Okay, now what do we have here? So I've got The Hidden Dungeon That Only I Can Enter number 2. The artwork on this one, again, it's following the same kind of design and feel that the previous one did. And yeah, I cannot wait to actually get into this book and see how it works with the anime. If it's got any major changes in it, if it's got any anything new, if it changes completely from the anime to the light novel. But yeah, the artwork again throughout is really quite nice. And I've also got number 3. So artwork for this one again is quite nice going through it. So yeah, looking forward to reading this light novel and seeing how it actually goes. Next 2 books are I'm going to be stuck on what to read. It is Kumakuma Bear number 5 and number 6. Oh, and the chibi art on these 2 is so cute and just absolutely adorable. What's the art like in the front? Again, It's a lovely kind of art style. What I found, I really enjoy this one. Now that is absolutely adorable. Yeah, I'm really going to be stuck on what I'm going to be reading next. Okay, 2 more boxes to go. Now, next one has slightly been opened, so it's a bit easier to open. So this one is 3 books in this one. Okay, so we have, and we've got price stickers on them. Yeah. Don't tend to like this one, but we have got The Rising of the Shield Hero, number 19. I finished the other one, doesn't feel like 5 minutes ago, but it's got to have been at least 3 months thinking about it. The artwork again for this is really good. I absolutely love the covers on this series. The inside, they're all pretty standard. You get like a character there, and then you tend to get a picture of the characters you tend to come across within that particular book at the start with their names. So yeah, really nice. The art style through these, let me just find the first one, is really quite nice. So yeah, really been enjoying this series, as you can tell with me being on book 19. Okay, next is Bofuri, I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I'll max out my defense, number 2. Now it feels like ages since I read number 1, and I did a review on that one, so if you'd like to know my thoughts on it, please go and look at my review. The art style again is pretty nice. That is Sally, the main character or the main protagonist's best friend, and you do follow her on her little adventures as well. So again, we've got a picture of Sally in the front, and there we have Maple, the main character, and Sally, her best friend. I cannot wait to see how this book holds up, and again, some lovely artwork. The book is actually quite tall compared to some light novels. Let's see, do we have some? Here's an example of the art throughout the book. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Okay, and then we have, now this is a book and a half. Grimgar of Fancy and Ash, volume 14.5. I haven't read 14 yet actually. I've been waiting for the 14.5 to come out because I got told that it's best to read them both together. And yeah, the artwork is lovely again. Absolutely fantastic. I did not expect it to be this big, so looking forward to it. And the artwork is a bit more gritty in this one. It's a lovely book and I can't wait. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Don't know if you can see that. There's been some slight damage to the end of the book. That is a shame. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. Oh, it's actually got some coloured pages throughout the middle as well. That's really nice. Can't wait to read that one. Okay, and last but not least, I think I know what this is, and I've been looking forward to this arriving. So let me. Oh, this is really well packaged. So this is going to take a second for me to get into. So apologies everybody, I forgot my scissors. So let's go into this one. Okay, I'm going to need my scissors. Oh, no, I'm not. I think I've got it, maybe. No, I'm going to need my scissors, so I'll be back in 5. And I'm back, everybody. So I've got my scissors. I'm looking, I didn't need to use them until now. So let's get into this box. And as I said, I think I know what this one is, and I'll let you know in a second if I'm right. It's the symbol on the front that's giving it away, I believe. So let's get into this one and take a look. So, got a card in front. The Royal Palace of the Garden would like to thank you. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and I've got some little note. Let's just have a little seal on it. That's absolutely fantastic. Little, got a little sticker as well called New Eden. I've got, this is a load of stuff I didn't expect. So this says bookmarks and card magnets. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. So let me just come into this. Again, little symbol there, so let's have a look. A lot of different bookmarks. So let me go through these. So yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. So you're getting to see this first time I am. So this is a book called New Eden, and it should be volumes 1 and 2, I believe. So there, and then some cards as well. Oh, those are absolutely beautiful. And then getting in, and yeah, New Eden Volume 1, and it's got the chibi kind of art style, and New Eden 2, again with a kind of chibi kind of art style. Now, I don't know too much about this book, because I want to be surprised by it. So, for those of you who follow me on my other social medias, let me just have a look. The artwork is quite nice in this one. So for those of you who follow me on my other social medias, you'll know that I've actually been asked to review my very first ever light novels by an author, and these have come from that author. So I will be reading these, and I will be doing a review on my channel within the next month. I cannot wait to do this. I cannot even believe I was actually asked to do this, and you can tell by my smile, I'm ecstatic. I cannot wait. The fact that I was just expecting 2 books, to get those extra bookmarks, the cards, the stickers. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It's a dream come true to actually be such a small booktuber, to be such a small booktuber, I can't speak. So I'm that excited. So to be such a small booktuber, but to be asked to actually review somebody's light novels. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one. And I've got a letter. Dear Light Reading Reviews, I hope this package finds you well. The contents herein are comprised of the first and second volumes of New Eden, a strange digital universe both signed by the author and illustrator, one D. Gustav Heath. Of course, also included is a full set of bookmarks, a magnet, as well as vinyl sticker ordained with the series' logo. Last but not least is a set of 3 individual trading cards, game-style cards offered as a perk reward for the author's Patreon page. These cards are extremely limited and will serve as the first 3 months reward once they begin being sent out. Each card's art will be sent out once and then will only be given out sparingly from that point on. We, the members of the 4 Queen, Princess, Executioner and Healer, are delighted that you have chosen to entertain the contents of this package and hope you find them all to your liking. If you need anything, do not be afraid to reach out to us, and we wish you happy reading. Yours sincerely, Healer member of the 4. That is absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to read these and do my review on them. So yeah, it's absolutely fantastic that I've been asked to do this one, and I feel very honoured. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, and I hope you look forward to watching my reviews on those books in the near future. Anyway, everybody, that is all the books I've got for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing my future videos, and I'm looking forward to having a fantastic reading month. See you in my next video. Take care for now.